Alright, this is my first ever video, and, well, first ever Let's Play video, and, well, I'm Zach Vajda. I prefer to call myself CEO of the Nova Sidus Gaming channel, but I'm fairly certain that I am just a chairman, so to speak. I don't hold total power. Anyways, carrying on. I've been very excited about Civilization Beyond Earth coming out. And lately, I have been playing a bit of Rhyse and Fall, which is my favorite of all scenarios in any Civilization game in the world. This is just the most exciting, the most realistic, if you ask me. And I would, if anybody watches this and they're like a great Civilization V modder, please think about making this into a Civilization V mod. But for now, I have already chosen that I'm going to be Greece. You know, kind of waiting a while, but not sticking with one of these start right away. The thing about Rhyse and Fall, everybody has their own starting time. For instance, the Romans will come at 750 BC, which is about approximately 10 minutes into the game. If you start as it is. No telling how long you're going to wait each turn just to make the Romans come in later now, right? The Greeks, for instance, come in at 1600 BC, which is relatively early into the game. Another thing, they have, somewhat like the Civilization V unique ability, they have their own unique power. For instance, the power of philosophy, or, birth rate for great people. Their mothers are very pregnant lately. The Persians, they get more stability points, which I will go over later. The Carthaginians, mercenaries higher and maintenance costs halved. And Romans have roads within Roman borders allow 4 times the unit movement instead of 2 times. Which means, more or less, it can go further, rather than, say you have 1 movement, you could probably go 2, following so you can go 4 now. But, that's just math. You also have, instead of only being domination, cultural, all that kind of stuff, kind of victory, you also have historical victory, which is if you complete each one of these 3 things, goals. Yeah, that's a good word. I never really figured out how the rating works because, I never really used it. Yeah, so I gotta be the first to discover literature, drama, and philosophy, build the Oracle, the Parthenon, the Colossus, and the Temple of Artemis by 50 AD, and be the first to circumnavigate the globe, which I don't get why they added that to the Greeks, considering the... I'm not even gonna bother about that, but, if I was going after historical victory. Now, I do find it is extremely difficult to... I'm going to play as Viceroy, because it's been forever since I played Civ IV. I find it very difficult to play militaristically on Rhyse and Fall, because as soon as you start conquering your neighbors, you more or less just collapse into civil war, which now we'll go on to the topic of stability points, now that we have time to wait. Now, over here, where you see the scoreboard, you could have saw this little flash of, like, a happy guy raising his arms, is what it looked like. Or maybe a ball on a string that was weighting it down. Something of that sort. Just depends on the mind. Well, if you saw that, if you didn't, so what? It doesn't really matter. Well, there's 3 different levels of stability. There's stable, there's, the middle, not so stable, kind of okay, and then there's just plain out down and dead and unstable, in which you will then, if you don't get out of there soon enough, you will then fall into a civil war, which will make, so to speak, all of your cities into city-states, if you want to put it into Civ V terms. if you want to put it in Civilization IV, Rise and Fall terms, you make them all independent, which you can actually do manually, and you'll find many independent cities already independent in the game. For instance, there is no Israel civilization, so they did Independent City up at Jerusalem there, you know. Or you can find native tribes, or even barbarian cities, which is something I really missed from Civ IV to Civ V. You're going to see me kind of be an idiot, because it's been forever since I've played Civ IV, and I have no idea what to do as of right now. It's been forever since I've played as Greece. I usually play as either Rome or France or England. And then I wait around until America comes along, so they have the easiest chance to win, as they come in later and don't have much problem with their stability points. Because the longer you stay, the more unstable you become. Now here we have the Great Jerusalem, and this is where Babylon's going to spawn, or has already spawned. Just I don't want a hand. There we go. No. I gotta use the hotkeys. Forgot about that. I think I'll settle in North Africa. That's something I've never done before with Greece. North African settling. Let's get over there so I can have like this. I'm going to be talking to myself a lot, which in general will be talking straight to you, the viewer, the purchaser, the consumer, however you want to define yourself, which can be a multitude of ways. I want to get agriculture because I see farms as very important, where they produce food, and food gives me people, and people gives me sickness, and sickness does stuff like that. Which I know sickness is not really good, but it does give me sickness if I have too many people. It's another thing I missed from Civilization IV. You could actually get diseased. You could, get your people unhappy in one city rather than just overall civilization. Which I'm really not going to argue about because, it was quite a hassle, actually, to send in a whole bunch of your military from one city to another, leaving your entire empire unprotected. Yeah. Well, that's if you had a hereditary rule. Another thing I missed was civics, but, policies I eventually learned to love. Here, this is what I was talking about. The little men, or ball, string, things. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot it does that. Collapses. Yeah. Okay. Now again, it's been forever since I've played this, and I have next to no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to settle right next to Egypt, hope they don't kill me, and eventually take them over using this as a forward base. Let's drop the military warrior guy off here. It's one thing I don't miss, though. Almost everything has just one movement. It's disturbing. Not disturbing, no, but I feel like turning down the microphone volume. I'm not sure whether or not I'm loud enough. Or too loud. And turning it down will make me louder. I'm not loud enough yet. Alright, what do we got? We got dye, we got a lot of good stuff. I need to be careful with your expansion, though. Here's where your stability comes in. You got very solid, it's all based around your cities, whether or not you've had a revolution lately, how your economy's doing, how little you're expanding, or how more. I've never figured that one out. If you have resettlement, it's definitely how much more. And if, you're in a good political situation. If you're not at war with everybody. Now let's see, I think I'm going to go and try and discover Babylon if I can. And I just hope that the Romans don't follow history. Kirin. Now, one thing most people have probably noticed already, Kirin is actually not the second city most of the time for the Greek people. Whenever you're just settling, it has like a certain order. You got Athens and, not Athenae. I have not renamed any of these. I have not modded this at all. For those of you who have never played Rise and Fall of Civilization, you probably don't know that everything is named based on location. For instance, I was playing as Rome, actually earlier today. I was trying to get back into my Civ IV pants, so to speak. And, I settled in the Americas. It was where Nova Scotia is currently located. And what was the city named? Nova Scotia. And now, as we all know, Nova Scotia is not an actual city name for the Roman people, because they never really settled New Scotland. But, yeah. Oh, and, as you can see down here, we have the Nova Sidus, which most of the reason why I chose Nova was the fact that I knew what it meant, and that it sounded very amazing. Sidus was a later on chosen thing by my friend, Dirk Arnold, who had decided we have to do something with astrophysics, which is his favorite thing in the world. So I searched up stars, knowing it's not really astrophysics, but meh.
You should hammer your iron.
You will soon meet Dirk, most likely. He doesn't have a microphone, and he doesn't have Skype. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. So far, it's just gonna be me.
It is from their
and
foes, not
maybe
their friends,
Tyler.
cities learn the lesson
Our
of
group is
building
comprised of
firewalls.
3 people. Comprised? I'm sure most of you people understand what I'm trying to say. Our group is made of 3 people. That is me, a friend named Tyler, and a friend named Dirk. Each of which, we're all idiots in our own special way, but we're all geniuses as well. For we're all in pretty much every honors program we have, except for me. I'm not in the math one, because I didn't do good on the tests back in 6th grade, where I was actually kind of stupid in 6th grade, but now I'm actually very smart, so I've studied and learned, and I know pretty much everything there is to know about what I know. And while at times I do seem like an idiot, I know more or less all the useless stuff, most people would say. I know a lot of stuff about history. I know a lot of stuff about geography. You're going to see me really naming everywhere I see. And, it's a little amazing to me. For instance, we got Italy here with, I believe this is where Carthage is around there. You're probably not here to listen to me lecture everybody. So, I'm going to continue playing Civ. If you are here, just put a comment and say that you love more about the history, because I love history and geography myself, and in fact, I am attempting to become the, pretend I'm doing air quotes, pretend somebody in the world is doing air quotes, because you don't know what I look like, I don't know what you look like, just pretend I'm doing air quotes, and, I'm saying, the air quotes are, Academic Club, as the group is called. I'm trying to become its geography and history specialist, which we don't have one, as of what Dirk's told me. He's in it, and he says there is none. So I've tried, because I am very, very interested in it all. And that's about it about me for now. I'm gonna grow Athenae for a second here. I'm gonna turn this down before I lose too much money. That's one more thing that I really missed. This right here. Eventually it becomes a burden because you can't actually make enough money to support your military and everything. So you just got to make your way back in the ancient era, so then you can actually have money. That's what I've learned, anyways. Alright, I think I've done enough at, Iberia with the Spanish and Portuguese. All that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try and colonize as much as I can around here. I'll take over Carthage when it pops up. If I can. If I want to. Oh, Judaism. Babylonia, you crazy people. No offense to any Jewish people out there. I'm not calling Judaism crazy or anything. Just, Babylonia had its own little pantheon way back when, and it's kind of crazy that they became Jew-ish. But, this game doesn't have the minor religions. It only has the major ones. The beautiful ones. We've got Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism. All of which have a very interesting past. I also am not very well at speaking. As you can probably tell already, my voice has been hindered by puberty, and I'm very stuttery. We got 20 minutes left before I finish the video. So let's see what we got. Don't really know what I'm going for. Try and trade with people. That's what I'll do. Let's get some culture here before I start building the military. Oh, another thing I missed. Roads don't have maintenance. That was a beautiful thing. No tile maintenance. I realized I should have gone. I'm not really going to win with historical victory as Greece. I'm not really trying to do that. I am actually trying to wait until there's France, or I don't know who I'll try and be. Maybe Spain. Maybe I'll try and make Greece a great economic capital of the world. Who knows what the heck I am going to do, because it is never the same thing twice. Believe me, I never play the same game. For instance, one time I made a French communist empire that spanned the entire world, and eventually it fell to civil war. Yeah. I have a very interesting past with my leadership. Most of it ends out in torture, but, you gotta lose a few soldiers. I'm gonna build a fort. I don't know why, but I want this canal here. I loved it back beyond the sword. You could build forts, and they would just make beautiful, beautiful stuff. The unrelated pictures over here, we got Drama Llama, the alternate Hungarian flag. I'll give you a link to the post in which that's from. And find another freaking meme. 1 second, the phone is ringing. I am back, and I never had a post-war baby boom, but okay. I had a post-war baby boom, but I never had a post-war. I never had a war. My people are a very peaceful people. As of right now, that is. As of before, we were conquering Egypt, or at least planning it. Planning the conquering of Egypt. Which I only have warriors, so I can actually, well, at least in Pyramesis. I don't really know about anything else. And I have a monument built. I think I should get some Fanlaxes. How do I pronounce that? I'm not a master at pronouncing Greek stuff. I have focused very little on Greece. I'm more interested into the Mesopotamia area. Okay, remember what I said about conquering Carthage when they popped up? That is not going to happen. They have already popped up and I have no power over them. Build some more Fanlaxes. Pretty sure it's Fanlax. Like PH fan, not FAN. Rome's have popped up. I don't have a notification to join them, but mathematics for alphabet animal husbandry. I can give away archery. It's simple. You know, I want to try and get on a good note with them, apparently. I mean, Rome, I don't want Rome repeating history, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, it looks like the Celts are here. Or Celts, however you want to pronounce it. Again, it's up to you, because I have no idea how you want to pronounce this crud. Pronunciation is not my strong suit when it comes to historic names. I mean, I'm very good at pronouncing stuff, but not all the time. It just depends on what it is. Globe view. There's so many things I want to mention that I miss from this game that weren't implemented, and vice versa, that I miss from Civ V that aren't in this one. But, yeah, Pompeii is always settled, even when I'm playing in Rome. I don't know why, but Pompeii is just, it has to. I have no chance against those Praetorians, so I'm going to need some better weaponry. Japan. No thank you.
Everything is worth what its purchaser will pay for.
What do we got? I probably need to get monarchy for the wineries. So what's that? Just priesthood? Is it? Okay then. After monarchy, what should I do? Machinery. Seems good. Let's get some libraries built so I can research faster. Carthaginians. What do you want? I want priesthood. That's what I want. 20 gold. No, we'll give you a mathematics, so it's probably worth 20 gold. At least in your money. Currency system.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine
I cannot
upon
hear
you
its.
and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and
There
give
you
you
go.
peace.
So as you can see, pretty much everybody who just suddenly pops up is already at solid, because you start up at solid, and the more you go on, the less you get. It's kind of how it works. Because the more you go on, mostly expansion and cities go down, and possibly foreign, depending on where you're settled, who you are, that kind of stuff. If you're Native American, you're more or less dead the second the Europeans pop up. There's no way you're gonna win. Because they kind of get a gigantic buff against you. Oh, nope, don't do that. They get a gigantic buff, and as soon as they discover you, they also get, like, what was it? Like, 2 cannons, 2 pikemen, 2 or 3 knights, and 2 of their musketmen. If they're French, they get musketeers, obviously. And, whoa, you guys are just getting too close, aren't you? I'm probably going to want to build a military. More of a military. Because Phalanxes don't have a chance against these guys. No, I don't really. Me and Egypt aren't going to be as good of friends as we were in history. I say sarcastically. Selling for monotheism 10 gold. Even though I plan to take him over. Judaism. I'll wait, because I don't want anarchy.
I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Let's see, no, it's going to take too long. Oh, pestilence has struck Carthagena. Land. Wow, I've never seen a city settled there. Then again, I've never really seen much Roman stuff. I usually play later civilizations. Either later or further east.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing. Let
Right,
there
now that
be
I've done
one
that,
ruler,
let's get...
one king.
Wow, where did this come from? Oh yeah. Let's get emancipation, that always helps. I mean, serfdom is good, but these are the only two I ever go for. Emancipation or serfdom. And as you can see, I'm going with emancipation. I like calendar, but I hate the Center's World map because it just gets rid of this beautiful, defining map of your land. Whoa. I clicked something. What did I click? Guess I clicked nothing. Machinery. Build a winery. Alright, I think I've explored enough lands for now. I'm gonna get this ship down over there so I can protect my stuff. I need to build some workboats after a bit. Requires calendar. Oh, it's a plantation, not a... yeah, there's quite a difference. Quite a difference, Zach. How much longer do we got, guys? We got 10 more minutes to be together. And I will finish this video. And we will see the reply to whether or not I'm hated right off the bat. Please don't be prejudiced for my age. I'm not young. Just sound young. I mean, I am young, but I'm not super young. I'm a teen. You know. I'm after the age of 13. So, thereby, technically a teen. Oh, we got some Panthers moving in. 1, 2, yeah. I'll move him to Curie. Alright then. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Names can actually be changed in this by getting certain policies. For instance, the French, whenever you go communist, they turn into the French Commune, apparently. At least that's what they did for me. They should for pretty much everybody else. And the way to go communist is to actually have state property and nationhood. I don't know if nationhood is actually required, but I know state property is. Universal suffrage is democracy. Free speech is, you know, special part of democracy. Yeah. Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth is just like, turns you into a couple city-states or something like that. So says the name, at least. In reality, you're still yourself. Oh, Persia. Why did I pronounce it like that? What do we got? What do we got? I need more production. But I don't have enough time to do that, so more fan laxes. Maybe... no. More fan laxes. Oh, I forgot to switch to Judaism. Might as well now. Get off. Jewish temple builds. We're going Jewish. Let's research theology when we can. I don't really have any problem with being Jewish. Neither do I have any problem with Christianity or any other religion in the world. I'm tolerant to everything, but, you know. If anything, probably gonna try and found my own religion as soon as possible. Ethiopia, the one I never play because they suck. On this game, that is. In, Civilization V, they're not as bad. Now let's keep this... oh, hold on. Nope, meditation, forget that. I'll just wait and see if I can get a Church of Nativity built. Oh, yeah, I just lost my first possible thing. Somebody's already built the Temple of Artemis, and that was one of my historical goals. Temple of Artemis. I have thereby lost one of my historical goals. The salad is really good. Okay. And what do we got? Trade alphabet. Nope. Alright, Egypt's about to fall anytime soon. Really, freaking Rome is just all over the place right now. I need to expand to the east, that's what I need. I'll be Byzantium. Hold on, let's get some food being produced here. I've only just realized I wasn't producing any food. And, see if I can, yeah, it's one turn rush. At the cost of gold.
2 cities have been formed by
Oh,
2
keyring.
loves. The earthly by the love
Alright, so I
of
have to
self,
ship them over.
the heavenly
Now, the old ways are best.
God.
Theocracy, not right now. Paper, I need some maps. Send this guy straight over to Keyring, so we can pick up the missionary as well. Let's build a workshop. Nope, never mind. Let's build a cottage. Let's actually spread it over to the Egyptians. You know, why the heck not? Nustrists really need some religion, don't they? Okay, never mind. You know, just deny my hopes and dreams. I will. Church of Nativity will sure as heck help. Alright, spread over to Athene. Let's see, does he have an extra move? No, he does not. Alright, let's see if we can switch over to Christianity. It's already spread at 21%. Frick, that... It really spreads fast. It's a freaking wildfire here in Europe. You're European, you're Christian. That's kind of how it's working apparently. I don't want to force anything. That's me. Oh, now Rome is Christian. So many Christians. People are just gonna be loving me. I founded their god. Ah, phone ringing again.
Ναι, ποιο είναι το σχέδιο?
Sorry about that, everybody. It's just nothing. Everything's peachy keen. we're gonna build a fort there in Constantinople. With my workers there, because it can be used as a canal to get into the Black Sea. Next to that, I'm also going to be colonizing on, or settling on that fort, and I just want to put like some sort of backstory to it. This place really needs a forge that'll work. Get more phalanxes. Hold on, let's see. Ah, yes, annoyed because I'm, you know, great and powerful and stuff.
Πείτε μου τι να κάνω.
Alright, let's get these 2 phalanxes. I don't really know if I want to do this though. Hold on, let's just see what they have over there in
Τι
Nustris.
χρειάζεστε.
Nustris. How do you pronounce that? If somebody could please figure out how to do it through text, leave a comment below. And, we got 30 seconds left
I
on the
cannot
clock.
live without books.
So, well, more than 30 seconds, because I'm going to stay here to say goodbye. But, this is a good point to leave off. We're going to be invading Egypt next time we pick up. And also we're going to be building a fort where Constantinople will soon be. The Greek Let's Play of Rhyse and Fall. Yeah. Alright, that's time, so we'll do one more turn so we can have meditation. People can now glow with their faces. And we are in the medieval age.
Meditation brings wisdom.
And it's all
Lack
beautiful.
of meditation leaves ignorance.
Have
Know
machinery
well
that
what
can
leads
buy.
you forward and what holds you back.
We have seen that we can probably hold off our own against these guys. But we're probably going to want to hire a mercenary eventually. And yeah, we'll probably hire Carthage. Or we'll ask Carthage to help. Alright then, it's been fun. Nova Sidus Gaming is signing out. Otherwise known as Zach. This is Nova Sidus 1. Nova Sidus Alpha. Yeah. I like that. To anybody who can speak Spanish, buenos noches. Because I'm starting to learn a little bit of Spanish. I've taken it as a high school class. And thereby I can start speaking Spanish fluently within 2 or 3 years. Hopefully. Expected results. Good night, and a Merry Christmas to all, I guess. Oh, in like a few months. And I will see you next time.